Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is 9:59 on Halloween. Boo! Boo to you. Are you dressing up tonight? Are you having little hobgoblins come to your home? Or are you going to a party? We're doing nothing. No, we're not doing anything, but that's okay because we've been very busy and I'm very busy. First of all, don't forget that today is the very last day to sign up to be a member of my team or a member of someone's team at the incredible $35 or $99 special. It's amazing. So, check it out on my website. Today's the last day for that. And it is 10 o'clock. So welcome, everybody. Welcome to Friday morning in Franklin, Massachusetts. It's looking to be, hey, Jan, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's boo, happy Halloween. Yeah, so it's lovely. The clouds seem to be parting and the blue sky is so lovely, as your afternoon it looks like today. Okay, so let's get started. Again, today's the last day to sign up to join someone's team, my team or any other demonstrator's team, for the amazing price of only $35. Go to my website and check that out. All right, so let's get started. So here is this cute little adorable card that we're going to make. Hey, Nancy, good morning, good morning. Look at how stinking cute this is. Hey, Terry, good morning. Going back to work. Thank you for joining and popping in. That's very sweet of you. Don't get in trouble, please. Don't get in trouble. Hey, Cindy, good morning, good morning, good morning. Look at all my people popping in so early. I'm so glad to see you. Thank you so much. All right, so this is the card. This is so stinking cute. I took a ton of inspiration from demonstrator Rachel Chamberlain. I don't even know where Rachel lives, but I saw it was a reel, and was, you know how they go very, very fast. Good morning, Barbara. Thank you for joining. But anyway, it's still dark here. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forget. Well, you'll be rotating soon, and you'll be getting some daylight. And hopefully it's a lovely day in your neck of the woods. But anyway, this I took from Rachel Chamberlain. It was a reel. It was very, very fast. So I don't know where she's from. But anyway, I kind of adapted it a tiny little bit. But anyway, look at how cute it is. This little card that has this cute little gingerbread. And then on the side, there's a little message. And probably somebody would say, well, why did you put the message on the side? Well, I think it was kind of, hey, Beth, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Thank you for popping in. But I think somebody would probably say, why did she put it on the side? Well, I put it on the side as a little intrigue because they're going to have to turn it like this to read sugar and spice and everything nice. And then when they open it up, oh snap. There's a gift card inside. How cute is that? And by the way, this gift card is to the Muffin House in Medway, Massachusetts. I'll give them a little shout out because it's my favorite place to go. They have amazing, amazing bakery goods there. It's a family run operation and I just love it. Anyway, so I'm going to show you how to make that. All right, so the first thing that we need to do is I need to take a piece of pecan pie or any color that you want, cardstock. And what we're going to do is we need to take off 1.5 inches from this side. So as you can see, this is scored at the midway point. And so I'm going to bring in my trimmer. And I know that this has to go to, because the width of the card is 5.5 inches. So what I want to do is I want to bring it, score it on the, cut it rather on the 4-inch mark. So there is the 4-inch mark right there. And then I'm going to bring down my bridge, and I'm going to bring my cutter up to the score line. Now I have to hold this up so I can see this just a little bit better. Yep, that's perfect. All right, you know what? I'm going to add this light there. That's even better, I think. There. Okay, so now you can see, I'm going to show you with my pick your tool. Here it is. The tip of the cutter is right here at the 5.5 inch mark. See that? Right on the score line. So then I'm just going to come up and then I'm going to come right back down to make sure that I've got it cut very nicely. Now let's lift it up and see. Well, I do. Now, I have to tell you that there's a little issue with my cutter. I did not realize that, but as you can see, I have some fuzzies right here, and I'm not happy about that. That's because I need a new blade, and I did not realize that until I started doing that card. But see how fuzzy that is? I don't like that. So I'm just going to see if I can just shave it off a little bit. Now, sometimes I can do it with an emery board. See, it's coming off. You can see it on my grid paper here. But, you know, I just don't like the way that looks. But that's okay. I'm going to get a new blade. It'll all be fine. But for right now, that's working. All right, so let's get this out of the way. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold both of these panels down and make sure I have a nice, crisp fold. Now, I can see that it's off. For some odd reason, it's off a tiny little bit here. So I'm going to take my little trimmer, because you know how that makes me nuts. So I'm just going to bring this in, and I'm going to trim this out. Perfect. And then I'm going to trim this out on this side, because I want to make sure that it's nice and even. You know, there are very few things in the Stampin' Up! World that drive me nuts. And this is one of them. I want my card to be nice and even on all edges. So there we go. Okay. Now, minus the fact that I've got this little bit of persnickiness going on here. And it's only because I did not realize I need a new blade, and I don't have a replacement blade. Duh. Anyway, no problem. I'll get one. So the next thing I did was I took a piece of garden green cardstock, and I'm going to mount it on this panel right here. And on top of that, I'm going to put a piece of Designer Series paper. Now, the paper that I used came from this pack. It's called Christmas Tags and More. And let me just show you these. First of all, let me take this away for a second. These are the papers in this pack. Look at how pretty that mistletoe. And then the flip side of that is decorative. This would really be very pretty for a card, but it would also be lovely for scrapbooking. And then this gingham in garden green. And then the flip side of that is various different panels that you can use. And then this one is the one that I used for the sample. I'm going to show you that again in a minute. And there's the flip side to that. And then this one, this is very subtle. This has got a lighter green, lighter garden green on it. And then the flip side has these designs on it, which would make a lovely card. However, this was the one that I did for the sample right here. This garden green and red and pecan pie. So what I decided to do was to take a piece of the mistletoe paper, and I'm going to do that. Oh, I forgot to show you these are the stickers that come with you. You get 4 sheets. Very, very sweet stickers. And actually, I'm going to show you what I did with that after I show you how to do this card. But anyway, so there's that. Now, I'm going to take my little silicone pad and get this stuck on. And I will tell you that when I was cutting this, prepping for this card, I made a cut that I wasn't happy with. And the reason I wasn't happy with it is because, you know me, I like to get the best bang for my buck with the paper, especially the 6x6. So I cut it the wrong way. It is not a problem because I made a card with the other pieces, and I will show you that. But again, I like to try to get the most amount of usage out of the 6x6 paper. And what I should have done first was, let me just take a piece here and I'll show you. What I should have done first was take the 6x6 and cut my envelope panel at 2 1/4 inches. And then I would have had all 3 3/4 inches to make this panel. I didn't. I did it the opposite way. Not a big deal. There are no mistakes in Stampin' Up! Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to put this piece right on like this, which I think is just perfect like that. How cute is this paper? Oh, all right. Then the next thing I did was I took another piece of garden green. I took another piece of the Designer Series paper, and I'm going to add it to the panel because it's going to go on. You know what? I could have done that. That would have been really pretty too, but I didn't. Anyway, so this is going to go on here like this. And then, just like that. You can't hear the birdies in my yard, but I've got some birdies. They're actually begging me to put up the window feeder. The window feed is coming, little critters. No, not quite yet. Okay, so then I'm going to put the message, sugar and spice, and everything nice. Now, the stamps stamp sets I used with the Gingerbread Man and How Cute, the homemade treats. I used a combination of both. Mostly this one, but this is the message that I used, and also the Oh Snap. And here is the little gingerbread guy. I'll show you that in a second. But here it is. I already stamped it in real red, and now I'm going to put that little panel right there. I kind of like the fact that I did this on the side like this, because I think it makes people think, why did she do that? And then all of a sudden they open it up and, oh yeah, oh, look at this. Oh snap, it's a gift card. All right, so there is that. Now I'm going to add some adhesive to this, maybe. There we go. And here it is. I'm going to bring it in like this. I have to lift it up. Good morning, Caroline. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And then I'm going to put it, let's see if I can do it this way. Yeah, there we go. That's going to be better for me, for the eyeballs. Just like this. And actually, if you can see, let me bring this up so you can see it. I'm going to align it with this panel right here. And that's why I wanted to lift it up, just so that I can make sure that I got it exactly. There we go. Perfect. All right, so that's that. Now, the next thing I need to do is I need to get my little gingerbread person. How cute. Girl or boy, doesn't matter. So what I did was I took a piece of pecan pie, and I took my white embossing powder, and I took the stamp. Here are the stamps that come with it. Look at how cute. There's the little gingerbread person. And it's got, here's the Oh Snap, here's the message, here's all different kinds of faces that you can put on, a little frosting squiggle for his hat. How cute is that going to be? So I did that. I took it, I stamped it, I embossed it, and here it is. Here's my little gingerbread guy. And I cut the one with the wink on it. I thought that was kind of cute. Now this is going to get placed on, so I need to put some adhesive on this. As you can see, I decided I wanted a different face on this, so I flipped it over and used the other side, because that's how resourceful we are. All right, so here we go. So this little guy is going to go right down to the bottom here. I need to put him down to the bottom so I have enough room for his hat, or her hat. Okay, there. How cute is that? All right, and then what I did was I decided to use red, real red, for the hat. And so here is the hat. How cute is this? And then here is the bow, and I used the bow with the iridescent glimmer paper. I love that. I think it's really, really pretty. I think you can see that. Can you see that? Let me bring this light over a little bit more. For some reason, I guess I don't have the angle good today. That's better. Okay, now you can see it. Oops. There we go. There we go. Orientation. It's all about orientation, Barbara. All right, so now I'm going to take these dimensionals. These are the mini dimensionals, and I'm just going to use the edges of this because it's perfect. I'm cutting it right in half, and I'm going to put that on here on the bottom of the hat. This hat's really cute, very cute. Now if I can get this off, there we go. And let me put this here. Perfect. And then I'm going to use another piece for right up here. You know how I am. I like to be able to use all of these pieces. There we go. There we go. Just like this. Caroline, I did get your message about the folder, the embossing folder, but I can't remember if I responded to you. Could you tell me if I did? I'm having trouble with my phone again. Imagine that. All right, so there's that. And now I'm going to take these little pieces off here. There's one, and here's the second one, and get that off. And then I'm going to put the little hat on. How cute is that? And I just want to make sure that I get it so that the hat will be within the parameter of the card. And then I'm going to take this cute little bow, sparkly bow that this be, and I'm going to add some adhesives to this, again using dimensional strips. Whoops, this one just popped off. I don't need that one. All right, I'm going to put this on here like this, And I'm going to put this one on. I think I'll cut this in half like this. This is a really, really cute set. Both of them are actually, both of the homemade treats. And of course, we used that when we did the cookie sheet with the little gingerbread people on the cookie sheet. So this is the little bow. And then this oops, there we go. This is going to go on just like this, like that. Yeah, like that. Oh, you know what? I should, let's see if I can take this off, because I want to put little embellishments on. Let's see if I can make this. You know what? I'm going to trim this out just a tiny little bit, because I want to make sure that I can get this on so that I can put my little peppermints on. Yeah, this is going to be better. There we go. That's better. How cute is that? Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the squiggle and I'm going to use Tombow. I could have put it through with the Sizzix adhesive sheets, but I was too lazy. And this is tiny. It's no big deal. So let's just get this little squiggle in here, and let's see if I can do this like this and just add a little bit. See, it's coming out nicely. Just a little bit. Remember, if you do get extra of this around, see, I probably should have used the Sizzix glue anyway. This is fine. But if you get it around outside the area where you want it to stick, it's going to dry tacky, and you don't necessarily want that. So you can take a baby wipe very quickly and you can pat it. Let me just pull this down a little bit. There, look at how stinking cute that is. That's just so stinking cute. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, this is so much fun. In this stamp set, if you get the bundle with the dies, one of the dies is the candy cane, like this. If you notice, it's two. You've got the solid candy cane, and then you've got the segmented one where you're going to see the candies coming through. What I did was I ran it through the white cardstock and the real red cardstock. So I had two pieces. And when you get them, when you take them out and put them together, here's the sample. The base was real red, solid real red, and then the white went on top. So on this one, I took the opposite of that. Here is the base, which is white, and now here is the top, which is red. And so I'm going to, once again, take my Tombow and just add a little bit of glue, hither and yon, to these little sections like this. And then I'm going to put the white right on top of it. Actually, I'm going to try and do it this way, like this, and just straighten it out. There we go, perfect, like that. And I'm just going to press it down for a minute. And then I'm going to put some dimensionals on this. And I still have one of these from the strips that I used from the mini. So let's put that on there. And then let me get one more for the top section. Actually, let's use this one. Boy, I'm getting good use out of this today. Let's see if this is going to work. Oh, I have to cut it. That's okay. We've got two. This is fine. This will be absolutely perfect. Then. Hey, Steph. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Steph and Jen and I are doing a fair tomorrow at the Acton Congregational Church in Acton, Massachusetts. So if you're in that area, we would love to see you. We went up yesterday. We did a trial run. We got everything set up the way we want it. So tomorrow morning when we get there, we can just put everything in place and voila, we'll be ready. All right, so here is my little candy cane. So I'm going to put the candy cane on this side like this. Just put it on like this. How stinking cute is that? And then, of course, I have to have some Winky, because I do. And what it's going to do is, I'm going to highlight the inside of the candy like this. Actually, I might do the whole thing. On the other one, I just did the red. But you know what? I might do the whole thing. Look at how cute this is. You got to love Winky. It's the little things in life that make me happy. The big things too, but I mean, look at how cute you know what? I am going to do the whole thing. Oh yeah, for certain. Yeah, this is definitely needs all of the Winky, because actually it's a nice little contrast, because this is a very lovely red. I love our red, real red. It's a nice Christmassy holiday red color, and it looks beautiful with Wink of Stella on it. Okay, there's that. All right, so there is that. And now I'm going to bring in these cute little peppermints, and we're going to add peppermints hither and yon. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a big one, and I'm going to put that right here at the top of the hat, like this. Anyway, yeah, Jen, Steph, and I were busy, busy, busy little bees. Very, very busy yesterday. But our display looks pretty darn good, we think. And we have lots of great things for all different, holiday events. All right, so there's 3 there. Then I'm going to put 2 more down here. I'm going to put 2 more little ones. Look at how cute this is going to look. One like this, and then one right here. And the front of it is done. Now we just have to do the inside. So look at how cute that is. Isn't that the cutest thing? And good morning, Jen. There is our other partner in crime. Did I say crime? I didn't mean that. No, I did not mean that. All right, so now here is the inside piece. This inside piece is for, I forget what the dimensions are. Allow me to measure here real quick. It is 3 3/4 by 4. And then what I shall do, I already has stamped on it, oh snap. Oh snap, I had to look that up, I didn't know what oh snap meant, and it's kind of like the wonder of something. It's like, wow, look what this is. Ooh, what's that? There we go. All right, so let's put this in like this, just like this. Oh snap, perfect. And then I'm going to add just a little bit of extra color in here. I'm going to take the little Gingerbread Man, and I'm going to take the little candy cane from Homemade Treats and just add those in, just to give it a little bit of extra cuteness. So I'm going to take the little Gingerbread Man right here, and I'm just going to stamp right here in the corner like that. And then I'm going to take some of the candy canes and add a bunch of them like this. There's 1 and 2 and 3. How stinking cute is that? And now my envelope needs a little bit of decoration. So let me get this out of the way just for a second and bring this in, and then we'll do the same thing. I'm going to do candy canes 1, and I think we'll do, you know what? I'm going to put this right in the middle like that. I love using my grid paper as, look what I did. Whoops, you didn't see that. Let me show you. See that little mark right there? Well, I know what I'm going to do. I rocked my stamp. I shouldn't have rocked the stamp. So I'm going to fix that. Let's see if we can just fix that to salvage this envelope, because I can't have messy envelopes. I'm going to see if I can just bring this down and cover this up like this with my gingerbread person. Look at that. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. How's that? Maybe I'm not so fine with it. Maybe I will take another envelope. I don't know. What else could I do? I really can't do anything else there. I might, I don't know. It's fine. You know what? It's okay. I'll just, can you make 100 of those for the fair? Jen, she's so funny. You're just so funny. Oh my gosh. All right. So anyway, here, yeah, I'll get back to you with that later. So here it is. Look at how cute it is. So people will open it up. They'll see the envelope. They'll open it up, minus the fact that there is a little bit of error there. Who knows? I may just change this out and do another envelope. They open it up. They see the message on the side. They probably turn it like this, and then they say, oh, open it up. Oh, snap. There is my cut. You know what? I probably should have put oh, snap over here. No, that's fine. It's fine. Oh, snap. That's cute. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So that is what we're going to do next Monday and Tuesday. So if you're interested in coming to my class, please let me know, and please let me know how many of these little gift cards you want, because obviously I have to prep for you. So that's what we're going to be doing. And you will have your choice, because I only have one package of this designer series paper. So I'll be doing combinations. I'll show you the combinations once again, so you can pick. All right, it will be this, these three we're going to be using. The mistletoe, the gingham, and this one, the plaid. And, yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. So you threw me for a loop, Jen. I can't do, yes, it is. Cute, 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 cute. All right, my friends. Now, again, don't forget, today's the last day to sign up to be a demonstrator, to either join my team or another demonstrator's team. It's an amazing deal. You don't have to do a thing. For 6 months, you're going to get the discount. You're going to be on the insider track with Stampin' Up. It's so much fun. You'll be on my, if you join with me, you'll be on my wonderful Stampin' Up Facebook page. Just for my demonstrators. And then, of course, it's Halloween. Have a wonderful Halloween. And the last thing is, if you are in the Acton, Massachusetts neighborhood tomorrow from 10 to 3, please come to the Congregational Church. Steph and Jen and myself will be there having a wonderful day. We'll be taking videos throughout the day. My sister Carol and I are going to be also doing our pot holders, the Wallace Weaver pot holders. This is our first endeavor. We've made some really cute pot holders and some combinations of, really not pot holders, they're trivets and candle carpets and mug rugs. So that's the story for today, my friends. I appreciate you popping in on this Friday, the last day of the month. Tomorrow is November 1, 2025. Onward, upward. You better be there. If I'm not, if not, I'm taking names. What? You better be there. If not, I'm taking names. What does that mean? I think you're gonna have to explain that to me. You're taking names. I'm old. I'm confused. All right, my friends. Again, until next Friday, have a wonderful, wonderful week. And I will see you hopefully tomorrow, but otherwise next Friday. Namaste. Bye.